Guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm here today to give you guys your general twin flame reading here this week. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it here. So we're going to start off first for the Empress energy. Male or female energy does not matter, but definitely Empress here, as well as the Emperor energy. Same thing, male or female, it can resonate with here. So we're going to get started. If you are interested in your own private reading, one more meant for you, definitely check out the description box where it is listed. It is $60, but this is how it rolls, how I do it. That's why I do it here, as well as hopefully helping somebody out there understand and explain a twin flame relationship here as to what's going on. So let's get started here. We're going to start off first for the Empress energy. It's basically going to say, you know, what do you need to know at this time, which will explain like what you're going through, what you need to know, obviously, anything really. Interesting. So the Emperor can slip into this spread as well as you can go into their spread because you're mirroring each other's images during a twin flame relationship here. And an outcome here. So I feel that you're busy manifesting, wanting some type of communication, a new start in love here, and this person's been very slow. But what's wild with this spread is, and they are dipping into your spread here, you got the King of Pentacles, and then in front of him is the Knight of Pentacles. So literally the slowness is going to change to full power, basically, of being that king instead of that knight. So it's literally right there, okay? Meaning that things are about to change, really. To show that initiative, to put in this work after they were quiet here. But I do feel that there's happiness coming. Keep believing. This is your message here. We're going back to you here. Keep believing in this meant to be relationship with the Judgment card, because there's temptation of moving away from this and making a decision, because every time that you think about this person, it stresses you out with that Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Devil here. So the Devil is not like bad, evil. It's just mental. It's mental anguish. Okay. So yeah, but I feel that try to stay out of your mindset in regards to losing the faith here, because I do feel that there's going to be communication coming in for you. I do feel it's going to come out of the blue as well with that Four of Cups. That page is behind that Four of Cups. So it's like, hello, peekaboo, going to be coming in and communicating with you. You have to stay strong to hear them out. Okay. Let me clarify that Judgment card here. Yeah, because it's hard to believe when it's been such a long process, a long time with lack of communication, and you miss them so much that you don't know mentally if you can handle it. You're in your mind here of kind of waiting for this love to return here, and you just miss them because you have not had that communication with that Ten of Swords. But all those three cards are clarifying that Judgment. So it's kind of like, even though this has been an emotional roller coaster, you know, and it is kind of cloudy out, you know, kind of energy here with that Three of Wands, waiting, missing this person, I feel like Spirit wants you to kind of meditate and burn white candles and burn some sage to kind of clear your energy, because you are manifesting with your thoughts here for this new love. And I do feel that it will be relevant. It will be, you know, going into fruition here for some type of communication by your twin. So I'm going to put these to the side here, and we're going to use the good old Marchetti deck for the male energy, or female. It's going to be the Emperor energy, we're going to call it here. Power couple. The King and Queen of Pentacles. I believe you had the King or Queen. I can't remember which, but definitely King of Pentacles. Oh, that's his energy. Thank you. They just told me. But yeah, so I feel that they've been busy working on their energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Their goal is to stay quiet until then, but I also feel that they're eager. They're getting eager for this movement to unleash the beast kind of energy. I literally heard that. And I feel that there is going to be a decision. Very, very, very nice. You have a lot of dupe cards. That's cool. I like that. Now, it doesn't really matter, even in a private reading, how many, it's not like a competition of how many dupe cards. This is just a way, a form that I was guided through Spirit to kind of give extra messages as one couple, as one true love, as one twin flame here. So you do have the Four of Wands here, but yeah, they know what they need to do, and that is to have a change because they miss you. I do feel that. And I feel that it's definitely coming out of the blue for sure, okay? Because they know that they have been slow here, and they have a lot to explain, and they are going to speak the truth here as well. You also, or he does, the Emperor, does have two aces, the Ace of Cups, as well as the Ace of Swords here. So there's that divine energy stepping on in. I'm feeling that, yeah, they did get up into their head, and by so they stayed quiet. But they're actually looking forward. I feel this, there's like this little maniacal little grin on the Four of Pentacles face here. It's kind of like, yeah, I know I've been holding my pentacles back, my feelings, my emotions, my strength, to be able to work on myself. At least they knew that they had to work on themselves, because right underneath that Four of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. So this in the Marchetti deck is pretty cool energy. This is the way that I take it, right? So he sees the truth, okay? He's ready to communicate because he's holding four swords, which is healing energy. And that one ace is seeing, not just seeing the truth mentally, that you two are supposed to be together, but also coming back and communicating, speaking the truth. And what's wild is that in the outcome, the last card is Ace of Swords. So they definitely know this energy of coming clean, of communicating, of speaking the truth here, because before that Ace of Swords, they have the Seven of Swords here. So definitely there's a lot to explain, to come clean here and communicate. So let's move on to matchmaker. That was right to the point here, but we're going to do it. All right, well, I'm going to collect the aces as well, and whatever else they draw me to. I can move my candle. Fives, okay. I'm going to collect the fives as well. And there's an ace. I think you both have the Death card. I'm not sure, but yeah. Seven of Cups, and then the Chariot. I believe you both have the Chariot here. Okay, so let's see. No strength. Four of Cups. No. Not a huge spread, but that's okay. I got the majority of the message out there, and it is a general, just keep that in mind. But yeah, I do offer private readings like this kind of spread, meaning a twin flame if you're interested. Three of Wands, five. Here's a five, so let's see. There we go. Chariot, you both have Chariot. The Ten of Swords. No. The Judgment. I feel like I need to keep that one. But yeah, King of Pentacles. So you both have the King of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you have that too. Wow, that's cool. I like that a lot. How you both know that this has slowed down, but you both know that they're going to come back even stronger and more powerful with their strength and with their balance in their life. That's cool. Just a matter of time. You've been through this cycle quite a bit. I feel a long time here. So, all right, that's cool. That's what I picked up instantly with that. I do have the Four of Pentacles. Cool. All right. Three of Pentacles. No. Ace of Cups. That's nice. That's really nice. King of Wands. No. Hermit. No. And the Queen of Swords. No King of Swords present, or another Queen of Swords. No. All right. So let me just gather what I have here. Not the dupe cards. Okay, you have quite a bit, I have to say. That's pretty impressive, I must say. All right. So let's see what we have. You have quite a bit, actually. That's cool. That means that you're so, like, on level with each other. You think the same thing, and then the good old Judgment. For some odd reason, they want me to collect that. But we'll find out what they're talking about here. So let's start off with the two fives. Two fives is a 10, okay? Ending of, the missing, the And there's clarity with that other 5. 2 5s is a 10, so there's a completion of the mental anguish and the sadness. And the 5, this 5 here is known for changes as well in regards to a relationship here. So there is 3 aces, so that's good in regards to a meant-to-be relationship, because this would be two cups, the 2 of cups, basically. And now I know I always say the 2 of cups is soulmate. No. This tells me is that you are joined by the heart, basically, and that there's going to be this clarity, this communication, and a clear way of thinking for both. It's not just them, but both of you here. This one blows my mind, absolutely. You both know that it's been a slow process, and that's good because their eyes are open to the way that they have been going through this stage, okay, of this twin flame journey here. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. And then they're going to wind up. You both know that there's going to be growth, that they're going to be understanding more, that there's maturity. You go from the Knight to the King. Yeah, there's definitely maturity here. And you both know it. You have the confidence that I know when they come back, they're going to be balanced here. And their energy is screaming, I need to take that time to work on my energy. So that way when I return, I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm balanced. I've learned. I have growth, you know, kind of energy here. Between the 2 of you, there's going to be movement. This is nice. This is very nice. And I feel that you both have learned a huge learning curve, a huge learning lesson here in seeing, you know, some of you could have been practicing, you know, excuse me, meditation here, as well as they could have dipped into it. I don't feel that it's going to be as much as you would have, okay? But I do feel that there could have been a little bit of research, you know, online, finding out stuff about a twin flame relationship here. I did the same thing, so I get that energy. There's going to be happiness, but added these 2 together, the 4 of Pentacles here, that's putting in the work with the 8 of Pentacles. So there's definite work to be put into here, okay? I literally heard, take your time, okay? And I feel that that energy is kind of screaming out with the Knight of Pentacles. Just take your time with this. I do feel that this is legit in regards to sticking around this time for sure. But definitely, this was all like a learning lesson with that Judgment, okay? This has been so watched over. It's scary. That's how much of a watching this was. It's wild because you 2 were always meant to be together. I do feel that. But there's stages, there's learning lessons along the way, and I feel that you've definitely accomplished it. You both worked on each other's, you know, individual energy here. You both got grounded. You both got balanced. It could have been because, you know, even though there was trials here of staying quiet between the 2 of you and not talking to each other, you both remained balanced here. You both gained that balance back in your life again. And because of that, you see how this little happy guy here, there's happiness. There's a pentacle aiming right at you here, okay? So definitely, you know, take the pentacle, all right? Rejoice, be happy that they are returning, because I do feel there is communication. One of you's had the Page of Swords. I remember that. I think it was you guys' spread. But that's them stepping into your spread and talking again to you and working things out again. It's pretty wild spread here, I have to say. This card especially, it doesn't even have a dupe card, right? But I just felt that energy that it needed to be explained, that even though it's been a tough cycle, this has all been guided. I mean, I know we don't love that expression, but it has been. It's been watched. It's been protected, you know? But definitely, my mom always used to say, there we go, story time, but they're bringing this up. It's faith, it's belief, you know, story time. So when I was little, you probably have already heard this story, but it's relevant to this spread. If I talked in church, boy, would I get it from my father, man. So I watched my P's and Q's, but I had a question about, where is this God? Where is this God in church, right? And you're not supposed to talk in church when you're little like that, or ever. You know, that's the way I was raised. But anyway, so I whispered to my mom right in her ear, and I remember that day, and I said, why? Why are we praying to a God? Why are we talking so much? Where is he? Why can't he show up? Kind of thing. I was curious. I didn't understand. I was young. I was like 7, I think. And first things first, my mom looked over at my dad because my dad had steam coming out of his ears because I was talking. I just focused on my mom. I just kind of ignored him. And she goes, it's okay. It's a question about God, she said to him. And then he loosened up. Thank God. No pun intended. And she said, because it's not about him showing up. It's not about actually seeing him. Church is about, and God is about believing, okay, and having that faith. It's all about faith, I feel, with this relationship, and with God too, I guess. It's whatever you prefer to believe, But that's what she said to me, and I'll never forget it. And the pure rage in my father's eyes for speaking. Now I could laugh about it, but man, oh man. But yeah, it was a question about God, so it was allowed. But yeah, that's what it is. It's the same reference in regards to, it's about faith, it's about power, it's about belief. You don't have to believe, and yes, our belief in anything, any situation really in life gets tempted, gets derailed, okay? And I do feel that you had that moment, okay, of walking away, okay, or somebody did out there. I do feel that, but because of your faith, because of your the faith and the belief in the universe, and also in this relationship, that's what's going to keep you around, and that is what's guiding you every time. I also feel that for some out there, that when you had this doubt in your mind, there were signs. You could have seen his name or her name or what have you. You could have heard their name. You could have seen. At one time, what was it? Oh, the shoe story. Oh, you don't want to hear that story. This is boring. But like little stupid signs, you hear your song on the radio, certain, just little things, it doesn't mean, you keep seeing 111, like the 4 ones, or the 3 ones, 2 ones, and a lot of ones in your future, that every time that they do that, that's kind of giving you that boost, like, I see a sign. All right, I'm keeping the faith, but that's what they do. They try to encourage you to stick with this because they know, and that's a huge message from the judgment. Wow, I'm glad I kept that card, because there was a lot of messages off that, and it's mostly this right here is where I picked up that energy from. Okay, so that is what I have here. I hope that this helps. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Smash that like button if you are interested in your own personal private reading. All that information is down below in the description box below. It is $60, and I would just need your twin's first name. I'm not asking for last name. I'm not asking for, sign. If you want to give a sign, that's fine too. But I go by the energy. I don't really go by the sign or anything, but definitely check it on out if you're interested. Thanks, guys, for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.